Hey guys, this is Echo Soundworks and you are checking out a Serum tip and trick video for ADSR. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use two instances of the reverb filter to dirty up a sound. I mean, really make a crazy sound. So the reverb filter in Serum, if you haven't messed with it, is, in my opinion, it's going to be one of those features of this synth that really helps shape like bass heavy music like dubstep and trap for the foreseeable future, because it can really do some crazy stuff to the sound. So let's listen to the sound real quick. All right. So it's a big sound right now. Let's turn off the distortion on it and the multiband compressor. So it's one oscillator, not a whole lot going on. I got an LFO modulating some of the wavetable position. And we could even bring in oscillator B if we wanted. But I don't need to. For this tutorial, I'm just going to roll with oscillator A. And it's an all right sound. If we get the distortion back in, it's just the tube distortion, high drive, pretty high mix. And then the compressor on multiband kind of helps make everything sound huge. Okay, but now listen to it when I throw on the reverb filter on both the main filter and the filter in the effects slot. All right, now watch what happens when I throw on a LFO at a fairly quick rate. And we do envelope for it. Craziness ensues. So if you have not looked at this, definitely look at it. So let's turn it off on the filter on the effect rack. So what it does is, if you have the filter all the way down, turn the resonance all the way down, there's a pan knob. Let's turn the drive all the way down. Let's turn the mix down. Okay, so let's bring up the mix. What I'm going to do here, let's turn off, let's bypass all modulators for this. So you can hear how it starts to create this kind of reverb washed out sound. It's creating all these kind of punching like holes in the sound. And with the mix up all the way, it's just crazy. You start to lose clarity on the attacks because it's literally punching holes through parts of the sound. And so you start to lose clarity on the attacks with the mix up all the way. If we turn the cutoff up now, so you can see here the mix all the way up, it's taking out the punch and focus and clarity, kind of like reverb would. And if you turn the cutoff up, though, it moves everything to the right, so you get less of that feeling. So with the cutoff up all the way and the mix up, pretty much, so the cutoff up almost all the way, like at it's 80%, and the mix all the way. There's hardly any difference to the sound because there's really nothing happening. And of course, you have the resonance control, which will change the peaks and valleys of the cutoff and the mix amount. And the drive will make everything louder. And using another instance of the reverb filter on the FX bus, the FX rack, can create some crazy cool stuff. I mean, compare that to this and it's just night and day. So if you haven't messed around with that and you're doing bass heavy music, definitely check it out. I think it works best if you kind of get a modulator going in there. So if you modulate with like an LFO with a curve or something, it creates some nice movement in the sound, which I like. Which you can hear right there. you start to get some really cool effects. Now it has vastly different feelings and just timbre of sounds when you're on different shapes. Let's go to like a... Oof. All right, another cool thing you can do is load in a basic sine wave with it and then go to FM from B, so you're getting some FM frequency modulation going into it as well. So yeah, mess around with it if you haven't. It basically punches holes in the sound. It's going to take out some of the attack and clarity, but if you pair it with 2 instances of the reverb filter, crazy things can happen, and it's under the miscellaneous. I don't think I touched on that yet, and I should have. Go to your filter drop-down box, go to miscellaneous. It's under reverb next to the French, German, all that stuff, but you can do some crazy cool stuff with it. If you guys have any questions or comments, or if maybe you found a really cool way to use the reverb filter, post that up below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm Echo Soundworks. I'll see you guys next time.